Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. Today is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going great. Sitting here with my second cup of coffee for the morning, so feeling good. I put my blueberry one on today. I was like, ugh, I forgot blueberry coffee, how good it tastes. Sometimes when you drink coffee, like I've been doing like a whole bag and then just using that whole bag up and then like going to another flavor after that. And so sometimes when you do that after a while, it's like, oh, okay, coffee just tastes like coffee. It's delicious, by the way, but when I have multiple flavors and I actually labeled them, remember what they were, I'm like, oh yes, I forgot how good blueberry cinnamon coffee was. So have some of that this morning, enjoying, got to get up and get ready today. And then I got to sit at my desk and had some time reading my Bible and reading like some things that I have to do today and kind of thinking ahead of the things I have to plan out, a few things we have to do for ourselves personally, for our business, things like that. And so I was like, okay, what is today going to be? So I thought today I got up, I came out here. Remember yesterday I came out and the kitchen was like disaster. You guys saw the video. It was like everywhere. So we did a huge cleanup. So I came out today and like, if you look at my countertop, I didn't even clean that up. There was nothing on the counter at all. There's dishes that are washed. And so the house is done, which is really, really nice. And so we went out yesterday afternoon. I think I ended the video. And then Greg came and got me and we went and cleaned our big giant white van out. So it's a beast of a van. And so it's been so good. We were talking about how long we've had that. We've had that thing for about 10 years. And so it was wonderful. It was a wonderful van because before that van, we had one that just was not going to make it. And so we upgraded to the white, large family passenger van. And it was awesome because like I could take a whole seat out in the back and still have room for the kids and their friends, and then have a huge spot for groceries. Greatest things for groceries. So, and then we had little ones like in strollers and car seats and you had to change diapers and all that stuff. It was great. We took the first bench seat out. So then we had all the seats in the back and that way I could just get out of my seat, go right there, change a baby, or do whatever I had to do right behind myself. And so that was awesome. And so drove that thing. That thing was the greatest thing ever. And then we've just like we haven't lost kids. We've lost kids. They've all disappeared. They've all, moved out and done their thing. And so we were down to eight people we have to have in a car. And so, when we were looking for another vehicle, because that one, we just got rid of it. It had 257,000 miles on it. My goodness, that van and it's still going strong. And so when we were looking, because sometimes I'm like, I don't usually take all the kids when I do my running. So when we were looking to get another car, that's why I got my Pilot, because I wanted something a lot smaller because I already drove that big giant van. And so that's why we went to the SUV size. And so the kids are like, it's more squishy. I'm like, I don't care. So it's a good thing, but enjoy my Pilot very much. And it's great and it fits everybody and that's all we need it to do. And so so the van's it's been good. It's a beast of a van. It's a beast. And so anytime we have to go in it, I'm just like, the kids are like looking around like, because it's turned into a work van. And so it got, a little bit more dirtier and more used and smells more like a work truck. And so Greg used that for a while for his business and then now has a truck instead. And so it was just good. Oh, hold on. Okay, quick interruption. Let me share with you real quick what's going to happen, and I will come back and explain my day. We actually, remember my washer was dying. It was on its last leg, yes. Hold on, now Maxine has to go out. Okay, so yesterday we were, my washing machine on its last leg. I called and told you that it wasn't a warranty, so I had to order one. Well, Greg, when we were out yesterday, I actually ordered my washer while we were out cleaning the van. So he was cleaning the outside and I just ordered it. And they said that, and at the end of the meth thing, it said delivery tomorrow morning at 8 to 12. And I was like, 1 day delivery for free? What? So then I thought, well, sometimes they say that, like when you do a service request, like I have for my appliances, and then the main place makes it, but they don't actually talk to the people doing the delivery. So I thought, well, maybe they'll call back tomorrow or tonight and say, no, that's just the computer making the delivery. We don't actually have workers. It's going to be like another week or two. So then I went to bed and I got another message, be there tomorrow at 8 to 12. And I was like, okay, is that going to happen? And so I thought, well, let's not disconnect the washer until we know for sure. So I just got a phone call. That was Lowe's calling. They're like, we're about 30 minutes from your house. And I was like, okay, so awesome, because my washer needs to be replaced. It's dripping water on the bottom. Brooklyn did one more. I came home and the last load I did, it was not spun out. And I was like, and I did it like 3 times. And so I thought, I'll just go home. And so I ran it one more time on the spin cycle or the rinse cycle. And I told Greg, I said, when I get home, I'll just squeeze them out, hang the towels on a rack outside. At least they won't get moldy. And then I came home and Brooklyn had changed that one. It spun out. And then she put another load in, it spun out. And so I was like, and then she did hers. And I was like, oh my goodness. So thank you, Jesus. And they're coming right now. So that's what I'm going to do right now. They're going to be here in a half hour. My new washer will be here, which is great service, like literally less than 24 hours later. Have a new one. Thank you. And then I'm going to come back and tell you what I'm going to do today. So I will see you in like an hour from now. Get a cup of coffee, getting Greg moving so get some coffee. It's going to be a great day today. So, all right, let's go get ready for the washing machine, people. Then we'll come back and tell you all about our wonderful Wednesday. All right, hey guys, I feel like I didn't even give you an introduction. So hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. So today started out a little crazy. It is now 8:45. When I started, it was 7 o'clock. I started my video, was gonna sit down here and have a nice little plan with me session, and then boom, my phone rang and Lowe's called. So backstory, I don't know what I told you earlier. We were out yesterday, Greg and I, remember I went out and we had to wash the van so we can get rid of it, sell it. And then while I was at the car wash, I'm like, let me just order the washer so we can just see when we can pick it up or do whatever. I'm like, I'll just have it delivered. So I did the delivery yesterday at like, I think it was 1 o'clock, and they said the delivery time was gonna be 8 to 12 today. And I was like the next day, it's not even 24 hours. And I was like, okay, I thought maybe it would do that. And then they call me and say, oh, no, that's just the computer. We have to actually have people and it's gonna be like another week or two. No, they called this morning. They're like, we have your washer. So I was like, oh, okay. So how awesome, because yesterday I was doing that laundry, like the last load I was doing, it was like taking it a long time to spin. It was towels and it wasn't spinning out. And I was like, oh. So I was like, Lord, I kept unplugging it and plugging it back in. And it just was not doing it. So then I left it. I had to go with Greg and I was like, Lord, just let it spin out one more time. So I just need one more wash in it. That's it. So I have to squeeze out my towels. And so I told Greg, I said, well, when I come home, I'll just squeeze out the laundry, hang it on the clothes rack outside. It'll freeze to death and it'd be great. And so then we came home and it was already spun out. So I was like, yes. And then Brooklyn had threw another load in and it worked. I was like, all right. So she did another load of her laundry and it didn't go through. I said, be prepared if you do your jeans, because she needed clothes, that it's not going to spin. She's like, I know, I'll hang them up. And I woke up this morning, she ran it through twice and it worked. So I was like, sweet. And then they called and here it is. So my washer's here. So I was like, oh my goodness. So it's just been a busy morning here because ooh, I just caught my leg on the door. So the washer's here. So here is new washer. There it is. Now I went to get the matching for this one because, I kind of wanted to match this one, but this is now this. So whatever, matching, I don't care. It works. So here it is. It's one of those see-through ones. You can see on the laundry, it's spinning. So I noticed the timer on this one compared to my old washer. It takes an hour and like 10 minutes just to do a regular load of laundry. So I'm like, all right, welcome to the world of high efficiency washers. But even though my last one it just didn't take that long because whatever reason, it was 7, 8 years old. So now they're more efficient and take longer. But anyways, washer's here. So that is how my morning is going. So hello. So what I've been doing in the time I waited, like Greg came out, took off the other one. They couldn't get our truck up our driveway. These poor delivery people, they call them, they're like, or Greg was talking to them. Because they said, well, I don't know if we get up your driveway. I said, oh, you'll get up, I promise. And then they said they kept scraping the bottom. Well, what happened was, like, our driveway's pretty scraped up because we live in a mountain. But if I just paid, a lot of money, like $80,000 to have a whole new driveway, and I'd probably be really mad if they scraped the driveway coming up. So they said they can't do that because obviously people around here have a lot of money that spend that on their driveway. I just don't, because that's a lot of money. And so he's like, well, we saw yours. We didn't think you'd mind, but we just knew we couldn't. So anyways, Greg had to drive down. Thank goodness for the truck. Load it up. They brought it up, hauled the other one down, and took it away. So anyways, washer's here. Woo-hoo-hoo, we can do laundry. Doing it now. So that's done. So while they were doing all that stuff, I was sitting in my bedroom there and I was getting my list, which I was going to plan with you guys, but didn't get to. So what I have done this morning, my goal today is to plan dinners and meals because I want to go shopping this week. We're going to go on Friday, I think, and get our groceries for like 2 weeks. And then some, it always goes over 2 weeks. I have food right now to sustain us for a little while. We got 2 gallons of milk at the dollar store last night. And that's cereal because there's a lot of cereal. And there's still food to make. There's freezer meals. I can make things. But this will be like, all right, this is what we have, a specific dinner to go. So what I did is I looked around my refrigerator and freezer. So what I did is I came over here. Let me pull you right here. And I came over to my freezer first. And I opened up my freezer and saw the world of Chucky cheese things, which are so good. We had those last night, so delicious. So I have a lot of these are not going to be dinner. They were last night, but that's okay. And pizza rolls. But I have these stuffed chicken breast right here, and I have these ones that I bought from Aldi as well. So I'm like, that'll definitely be a meal. And then I remember here is the steaks that we had, and I'm like, oh, that'll be a meal. I realized there's bacon here too. There's shrimp, there's chicken. These are all these are all my freezer meals still. So there's plenty of freezer meals. So I got to pull one out for today in a minute. So I looked at it and went, okay, what do I have for like main food things. So basically all pizza rolls. We have pizza and applesauce. We have plenty of that, and there's beef down there. So looking at that stuff going, all right, I know I've got chicken, I've got beef, steaks, that's what we can eat. Bacon, I forgot about the bacon though. Bacon, maybe I'll make the bacon. Oh, I can do like BLTs. Let me write that down. And then I realized I have sausage over here. So I did that. And then I sat down. Let me go write down BLTs for a minute, and then I'll go on to the next thing. So then that gave me a few ideas. So I started writing down like stuffed chicken breast over noodles. That's a simple, easy. I can do 2 of those. So I kind of did it for 2 weeks. So like 1 week we'll have it, the next week we'll have it. And then tacos, we always have taco stuff. So I wrote tacos for another one. Spaghetti, staple, we have all that stuff. So I wrote that down. So that's how I came up with the 6 meals real quick. It was stuffed chicken breast 2 times, tacos, burritos, rice, black beans, corn, lettuce, tortilla, 2 times. There's 4 meals done. Spaghetti, Greg loves it. And then I remembered the Old Bay seasoning that we had in hoagie buns. We got it like a HelloFresh meal. So good. So I wrote that down to make those, because those are really good. And we'll make some homemade bread, because I've been wanting to do that more. And then I put goulash for my other one. So I haven't had goulash in a long time. Everybody makes goulash different. Basically ours is spaghetti with elbow macaroni, a little more tomatoey. So I might do that, we'll see. And then I started looking through, I've got these wonderful cookbooks over here. I got some new cookbooks. I didn't look at the Amish ones completely yet, but I will go through those and get that maybe another week. But I have these ramen noodle cookbooks. My friend Barbara, Barbara Coyle, sent these to us. The kids are going through, they're like, wow, those look really good. They literally have like ramen tacos, look at like crazy recipes and like s'mores. I mean, random stuff. So we have a lot of ramen and homemade ramen. So I looked through there and found a ramen salad, and it has, I'm looking at it, I was going to buy rotisserie chicken. I could do pressure cooker chicken and make my chicken, but I think I'm going to buy a rotisserie chicken, and we can have that, eat on that for a day. And then it used romaine lettuce, sesame seeds, green onions, and then the ramen noodles and like almonds and a bunch of spices that I have. And then I thought I'll do ramen soup with that, so if the kids go, oh, I don't like that, but they can have the soup and they can have the rotisserie chicken as well. So boom, like a meal right there. And then there was another one, it was ramen noodle bowls. Basically it's ramen, and you do chicken, which I can do in the pressure cooker, and then like I put broccoli, carrots, mixed vegetables. So basically that, and I thought that took care of ramen. Boom, done. And then I remembered that I bought those chicken strips, remember, at the discount store? So I thought I took out Alfredo sauce from my pantry over here, put it over here, and I thought we could do Alfredo, broccoli, and chicken strips. And then that made me go, I really, the kids love like the chicken patty sandwiches, like a Chick-fil-A sandwich basically, or McDonald's more. It's more of a McDonald's sandwich. So I wrote down that, chicken patties with pickles, lettuce, cheese slices, and then we'll do veggies and fruit. So boom, that was done. Like I had meals already all planned out. And then steak. We have steak, so I have baked beans, I have pierogies. We can do a salad with that. And I thought that would be super simple to do. And then grilled chicken with that. And then I still had a few more dinners, and I was like, what else am I gonna do? So I went into my pantry over here, and I like looked in this one, and I was like, well, we'll go to this one first. I went to this one first, actually, is where I went. And then I looked in my pantry, turn the light on, takes a minute. And I was looking around in here, and I was like, what kind of stuff do I have? And so up there I saw I have instant mashed potatoes. And I thought, you know what I haven't had in a long time? And I thought, why don't I do some hamburger gravy? Did anybody else grow up on hamburger gravy? Like I did. Hamburger gravy. I didn't like it. They also call it gravy train. We had it in school, and everyone's like, the gravy train, like dog food, but it's not. It's delicious. It's basically chicken, or not chicken, beef with a gravy, and you put it over potatoes or bread. We had it over bread too as a kid. So I put that on my list. I thought that would be something easy. The kids haven't had it in a long time. We used to back in the day. So that was another meal. And then I started looking at everything, and I'm like, I don't even need to plan like baking or any of that, because I have so much baking items. I'll just make sure that my baking stash is filled, which it looks like it is. So, and then we'll do like, there's cupcakes, there's lots of stuff we can do. So that made me go, all right, enough baking. I'm not gonna worry about planning any special desserts. I came in here, opened up this one, and I went, all right, I've got tons of canned beans and stuff like that, and a lot of little spices in that. So I thought, why don't I plan like black beans and rice for some lunch? That was like my lunch thing next, was that. So let me sit you down. So then I thought, okay, that'll work out for my meat. So that gave me 14 dinners. And I'm also gonna plan like a special dinner, which I'm gonna do a special video for, a themed meal day, but I won't tell you that until I do the video. So that took care of 14 dinners, boom, right there. And then I still have freezer meals. You saw my freezer meals. There's still plenty in there. So this will take us for 2 weeks and then some. And then I wrote down to get some more ground beef, because I have that one roll. I'm gonna get more and cook it, because I have all those veggies. And so I have onions, I have peppers, I have the collard greens, and I'm sure we can come up with some other things to put in with it. Maybe I'll get some extra carrots and shred carrots in there. I think I'll do that. Let me write down carrots I think that's all, and I can even do some spinach, but I have the collard greens, that'll work. So we have plenty of stuff to puree, cook, and make for our ground beef, and then we'll freeze those in containers and have a lot of extra ground beef there. Then I went to, thought about breakfast. It's gonna be cereal because I have so much cereal. And the kids, they're not super hungry in the morning, and so I thought, a cereal will work, and if they want toast, they can have toast. If they want eggs, they can have eggs. We have oatmeal, so breakfast is done. Not even gonna worry about it. Dessert, I didn't plan out dessert. The only thing I wrote down to get was ice cream because we have those Oreo cookies all crumbled up, and I got chocolate syrup. So we can make a nice little ice cream dessert if we want to for a night, and then I wrote down cupcakes, and I can always come up with baked items, so that's not a concern to have to fill that out. We got chocolate chips, but there is one thing, monster cookies. I have all those miscellaneous chocolate chips and stuff. I want to make a batch of monster cookies, freeze that. So that was on there, and then I thought about lunches, so I kind of planned some soups. Wrote down cheesy broccoli soup because that is always a winner, potato chowder soup, tomato soup, and we used to make like a sausage soup. So I wrote those down, and then I had sandwiches with them. So we did like grilled cheese, BLT is going to be one, wraps, that'll be a good one, and peanut butter and jelly, that's easy. And then rice dishes, black beans and rice, lentils and rice. And I think that's it. And I wrote down protein bowls for myself because that's something I do enjoy eating sometimes separately from everybody. And I have a thing of guamkis for Greg, so I've got cucumbers written down to get cucumbers to make cucumber salad. So that's it. That's my list right here. So that didn't take, I got that done this morning while you were not here. And I was, the people were delivering my washing machine. So that's pretty good. So now I'll take this, and now I'll sit down. I'm going to go figure out which items I need. I wish my printer, I'm gonna go see if my printer will print. It wasn't printing. I'm gonna go see if it'll print off. Let me try one time, and then I'll print off like my main grocery list, and then I'll look through my pantry, which we're pretty well stocked on things, but there's a few things like we'll use up the Alfredo, so I'll probably get a couple more Alfredo, Miracle Whip, get some more of that, so I can kind of write down what to do, and then we will do shopping on Friday. So let's go ahead to our computer over here. Let's go see if we can have the printer work. It was not working. I don't know why it doesn't work, but sometimes, you know, technology and things don't work. Prints off weird. I had to go to the shop and print it, but I might actually have a, let me see here. I might have like a copy in my desk. Let me see and print this off. We're gonna print and be hopeful. That's what we're gonna do. If you have, I have a main grocery list. I updated it finally this last November. The power cord may have unplugged. Okay, let's hope it works. It's printing. I don't know, let's be hopeful. Let me talk to you. So I do a main grocery list. Back in the day before they had online pickup and all that stuff, I did, I went into the store and actually kind of memorized how the food was like in the grocery store. And so, oh, okay, it's gonna print. We're saying, don't mind, there's laundry in here. I had to pull it all in here to hide it from, no, it didn't even print. See how it prints? Lovely. There is ink in it. Let me try one more time. Okay, so what happened is the printer's not printing. What I did, I usually buy, like I'll buy like an off-brand, I get ink on me, ink cartridge. I don't mind doing that, it doesn't have to be a Canon one, but I bought these things that like insert inside the cartridge and put them in there. It worked fine when I first used it. Well, Greg was out of ink, so I took it out and put it in his printer. We have the same printer at his shop. It did great at his shop. Well, then I ordered some for him. He's been using it, it's been printing. I took mine back and put it in mine. It has not worked the same ever since. So I'm like, what is wrong? So I've cleaned them, done everything. They're not printing. So what I'm gonna do and see if it's the printer or the ink cartridge. So I just ordered more because he has the same one of the, like the real ones that just go in, and then that'll be here Friday. Then I'll put that in there, and if it prints, great. And if not, then I know to get a new printer. They're only like, I mean, they're like 40 bucks, they're not very much, but still. So anyway, so I have to bring, the next step is bring my list to me. So what I will do right now is sit down and go through my list here of like this, and because I kind of know what the ingredients are, write down the ingredients on another page. And then here's my main list here, but I will look in my pantries and kind of see if there's anything I need to stock up, and then I'll come back here and look and go, oh, do I need any of that? And then just kind of just do a little double checking, that's all. So right now, that's what I'm gonna do, is sit with my earbud in, because I'm gonna listen to some more of my music, and we are gonna be good to go. Okay, so I got my list done of the things I need just to complete the food that's on my list based on what I know. Remember, like I only copy creamer, but I didn't write that down. Now I'm coming to my stash of like this kind of stuff. I'm just gonna look at it, see what I think needs to be filled, write that down if I have to get any. Okay, then the lighting changes everywhere I go. In here for the dog and cat food, I know, oh, somebody's hiding in here. I know I need a Ruby dog food. All right, that's what we need for dog and cat food. Okay, so then the pantry's pretty full, but I'm gonna just look at it real quick and say, oh, this I need to replenish. Not a lot in there, which is good. And look at the refrigerator, which I know there's stuff in here I'll need. It's pretty empty. Okay, now based on just what I saw, I'm gonna do a quick look at my list on here to see if there's anything that I would forget that I need to order. Like laundry detergent, I just thought about that. Okay, so what I did, I was sitting here and I'm like, why don't I just place an order and then just go pick it up? So I did that for Sam's Club, so because we're kind of busy this week, and I thought, so what I did is I went on Sam's Club. Today is what, Wednesday? Today's Wednesday, so I can still order for Sam's Club till Friday, because that's when we're gonna go shopping. So everything I ordered from Sam's Club that I wanted to get, the only thing I can't pick up is rotisserie chicken, but I think Walmart has that. And then I ordered, we're out of paper towels. Syrup. I bought syrup last time, and they actually changed the bottle of the syrup because I think that Mrs. Butterworth's, the picture they used to have on there, or maybe it was Aunt Jemima, I don't know. Anyways, it was offensive to people, so they changed it. It was like Old Mill or something. I got it, and I was like, that's crazy. And so then you are able to order online the original kind in a 2-pack for the same price as a 1-pack in the store. And then ranch. I've been buying ranch, those $5 ones, because I didn't want to buy the big giant, because you have to buy we like the gallon one. This one right here. That's the one the kids like, but you had to buy 2 of them. And so I was like, do I spend $20 on ranch? Okay, fine, I did. So I did, I'll put it in the pantry. So those will be here, so I'll be able to pick that up. Walmart, I was not able to do, okay, good. I went to cancel it because I had it delivered to my house and I didn't want it delivered here, but that's okay. Anyways, so Walmart, it won't let me do it till Saturday. So I just made my list for Walmart. Maybe we'll run to Aldi too, because Aldi has the good bagels. The kids like those ones that are a little bit better there. So maybe we'll go to Friday, we'll go to the discount store, pick up the few things there, look and see what kind of deals, hit Aldi, get as much as we can, and then run to Walmart, pick up the remainder of things, and then just go to Sam's and pick up our Sam's Club. So that's it, it's finished. I have 2 weeks worth of things done here. All of my list is done. I wrote down 2 weeks food menu, cross that off. All right, washer is done. My washer is actually done, so I need to go back there and switch my laundry, but I'm finished. And I wrote down I did order my, actually, oh, there was something else. Okay, so that's done. What's the place called? Amazon is my toilet paper. You can get a 80-pack of Scott's brand toilet paper for $50 on Amazon. That's the one we buy. It works good. So I'm gonna buy that because we're about 1/3 of the way gone. I don't really know when I bought that last time. I know it was before Christmas, but it's like on its last row in the closet. So I'm going to order that. It's $50. It's all the toilet paper that a family could use, and I like the thinner stuff because it doesn't clog up our septic. It's good that way. So place my order right here. All right. Toilet paper is done. So that was the other thing we needed. And then, like I said, we'll go run shopping and pick up the rest of the stuff there. So, all right, that's done. Yay, yay, yay. Let me put my stuff away here and then we'll see what we're gonna do. Okay, so I want my handy trusty freezer. Remember the Blue Scoop's handy trusty notebook or whatever it was, notebook back in the day. So I pulled out 2 of them because this looks really good. Chicken curry over rice, but will my family like it? I don't know. So I'm gonna take this one out. That's one choice. And then sweet and sour chicken. The 2 here, and again, we can have it tomorrow for dinner or lunch, whatever. Greg can take it. So I think I'm just gonna heat these both up. So that'll work, and then I'll make some rice in my pressure cooker. Freezer meal, easy fix. So let me just go break this and heat it up in the stove. Okay, so that just will heat up. That's easy. I don't really, like I said, I made those dishes. I don't know how I made them. I don't even have the recipe for them. On the video I do. So let me get my measuring cup to do rice. We'll make a couple things of rice here. Let's see. I'm gonna do, I think 4 cups of rice. We'll do 4 cups of rice. I'm gonna let that rinse here with some water. That's gonna be really good. All right, and that's it. This is all gonna heat up. I'm gonna let this heat up. We'll stir it. I got a Norix cloth cooking. Hold on. What I did for my washer was leaking water on the bottom too, you know, because that's why I knew I had to replace it. So I used my Norix cloth to clean up the floor, but it was rusty, so it's like all in my cloth and turned it brown. I'm like, oh, so I'm trying to boil out the brownness. There's just a lot. So I'm gonna put this in here and go get some Norix crystals. I have been editing today's video to get it done because I'm heading out the door here, so I want to finish out and get you a video without you having nothing. And I realized my volume was up way super high, so my apologies to you. So I'm like, I need to get in here and check my food. So the curry this is good. Look at this. Like, look at that. That looks delicious. I need to try some of that because I feel like that's going to be really good. I gotta try this up with the chicken. I just shut that up. Let me try this. Hold on. Ooh, that's really good. That was one of my viewers told me. I think it's the green paste. Oh, that's a little spicy. Yes, one of my viewers told me this. I think it was green chili paste because I still have some coconut milk and peas and carrots. Wow, that's really good. All right, that is going to be done for there. This one is sweet and sour chicken. Let me rinse this off. Just because that was a little bit spicy, but this is, oh, that's like absorbed all the liquid in it. I might not even thicken that. Can I just leave that the way it is? Let me try it. That's really good the way it is. I was going to thicken it, but I'm not going to. Perfect. If you wanted to add more liquid, you can add cornstarch and thicken it, but I think I'm gonna just leave it light. We're gonna go lighter this time. So no need on the, let me put that in here, put my measuring cup away. So this is dinner tonight. This or this. This is gonna be my favorite. This is still cooking. I just shut up. It's just hot. That's curry chicken. It's coconut milk, green curry paste, and peas and carrots and chicken. And then this is the rice. The rice is done. My day is finished for right now. So now what I'm gonna do, what you're not gonna see is, it is 10:40 right now. I'm gonna finish today's video because I have a busy day outside of the home. I'm going to get school done with my kids, and then I'm gonna head out the door because I have some things to go running to do, and then I'll be back tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. A little bit of busyness. I edited it really quick, so if I repeated myself in speaking, it's not because I'm crazy, it's that I'm hurrying to edit because I edit every day and I edit all the time, and I'm trying to edit real quick this morning to get you a video. So remember, designed and created and selected for greatness. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. Hopefully I gave you some dinner ideas. Maybe plan out some meals for your family for 2 weeks or a week, just to get something going to save you some money. Get yourself a grocery list. Stick to your list when you go in the store. I think I won't be sticking to my list because I'm taking Greg with me, but at least Sam's Club will stick to our list because I just ordered it. So have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow with another video. All right, I'll see you. Bye.